Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. On today's video, in honor of Seonghwa's birthday, but also because I missed Yunho's birthday, I'm just going to combine their perfect birthday plan videos, and I think Seonghwa dropped a special clip today, so I'm just going to bundle all together. So it's a bit of a lengthier video. But I kind of prefer it that way. So I'll just do it that way, and I'm hoping to keep catching up with members' birthdays when they drop and not like missing things. But unfortunately, I was sick, so my voice was not the greatest. I was also very sniffly and very congested. I'm still having a bit of difficulty with breathing, but hopefully it shouldn't be an issue for the video. And I have a couple of videos planned to drop in the future, not just ATEEZ related, but ATEEZ will be a constant because they are one of my main groups. That being said, I will probably do pauses during the video, so if that's not something you're interested in, feel free to click away now. And I think I just want to start this straight away. So we'll start with the perfect birthday plan for Yunho's birthday. So let's see what they did this time. I really like these type of videos because they always have like little gems in them. So let's see what they did this year.
안녕하세요 아이틴이. 벌써 날씨가 따뜻해지고 꽃이 하나둘 잠에서 깨는 봄이 다가왔어요. 그리고 저 윤호의 생일도 다시 찾아왔어요. 작년 생일에는 제 감정에 따른 생일의 기억들을 소개했었는데요. 올해는 에이틴이와 함께 생일을 보내고 싶은 마음에 오늘 하루 계획을 준비해 보려고 합니다. 에이틴이들은 생일이 되면 하고 싶은 것이 있나요? 뭐 맛있는 케이크 먹기, 뭐 친구들과 파티하기, 여행 떠나기처럼.
um, I mean, plans for birthdays. I love birthdays. I don't usually celebrate mine because the timing tends to be quite awful, especially when I was in school. But this year, I'm finally done with my PhD. I'm done with everything. So I'm actually traveling. I think I mentioned this on the travel vlog from Mats. So yeah, I have plans to travel with friends to Italy. So I definitely see it as a good thing. And I love that included the eating a cake, have a party with friends, or go traveling, which is kind of the vibe. Also, it's just me, or is I feel like I'm having trouble reading. I don't know what is going on because I'm usually a really fast reader, but I was struggling a little bit to kind of process all the information because you have to follow the images and the subtitles. I don't know what's going on today. Sorry about that.
생일마다 하고 싶은 일이 정말 많을 것 같은데요. 오늘은 그 중에서도 제가 꿈꾸는, 제가 하고 싶은 일들을 가득 담은 윤호의 생일 플랜을 에이틴이와 나누고 우리 함께 즐겨보면 되게 좋을 것 같아요. 이름하여 윤호의 Perfect Birthday Plan. 빠밤.
Babam.
생일 축하합니다. 생일 축하합니다. 사랑하는 윤호의 생일 축하합니다. 자, 드디어 윤호의 생일 아침이 밝았습니다. 네, 저는 아침에 집에서 만든 미역국을 먹고 싶어요. 생일이면 항상 먹게 되는 그 미역국. 우리 에이틴들은 어떤 미역국을 좋아하나요? 저는 한우 소고기가 들어간 미역국을 제일 좋아하는데요. 작년 생일에 우영이가 끓여준 미역국도 정말 맛있었는데 오늘도 그 미역국 한 그릇으로 든든하게 하루를 시작할 거예요.
I'm not going to lie, I'm very intrigued by the seaweed soup. I like soup, but I never tried Korean soup, so kind of intrigued. Maybe I should try it someday.
우리 에이틴이도 아침밥 꼭 챙겨 먹어요. 그리고 그 기분 그대로 산책을 나가면 되게 좋을 것 같아요. 호수와 산이 보이는 멋진 곳에서 잠깐 앉아서 경치를 즐기며 힐링하는 시간을 가지면 행복함이 가득할 겁니다. 1월에 갔었던 스위스가 정말 예쁜 풍경들이 가득해서 정말 좋은 기억으로 남았는데요. 그래서 언젠가는 제 생일에는 꼭 스위스로 여행을 떠나고 싶다는 생각이 들더라고요. 여러분도 이런 기분을 느껴본 적 있나요?
Give them a break, please. It's just like he was filming this and so many things that is going to happen for ATEEZ, and I'm super happy they get to do a lot of things, and it's good for their career. But also sometimes when they say things like this, it just makes me feel like, oh my god, I just wish they could have a normal job where they could just stop the timer and go and have holidays whenever they feel like. Well, obviously, if you work for a company, you have to do your request for your time off and all of that, but you know, in principle, you should be able to more or less plan ahead and get to do things you like and have holidays whenever you want. So, yeah, this is a bit depressing, not going to lie. But anyway, let's continue.
그리고 점심이 되면 나만의 시간을 갖고 싶어요.
Oh,
분위기 좋은 카페도 가고 예쁜 풍경 사진도 찍으면서 여행하듯이 자유롭게 이곳저곳 다닐 겁니다. 바쁘고 정신없는 일상 속에서도 잠깐씩 평화로운 순간을 찾는 거죠. 우리 에이티니들도 이런 소중한 시간이 필요하지 않나요? 자신을 위한 시간을 가지면서 소소한 행복과 기쁨을 느끼면 좋을 것 같아요.
basically says, I can't deal with my members, I need time off. But yeah, I guess it makes sense. They are always surrounded by people, so it makes sense that they would crave time away from people. I guess. I mean, it really depends on how you feel about being around people all the time. I get a bit tired. I love being around people, but I have to have certain moments of quietness. I just need to breathe. And like, I love being out, don't get me wrong. Love going to museums, love to go for walks, love to go and explore a new place. But I need to be able to get home and just shut it all out. Like, getting quiet moments, because otherwise I get a bit mad and insane. So I do get what it means. It's quite interesting.
그리고 윤호도 많이 봐주고요. 저녁에는 에이티니들과 함께 모여서 바비큐 파티를 하고 싶어요. 물론 아브라수바도 좋지만 생일이니까 소중한 사람들과 함께 더 맛있는 음식을 같이 먹으면 좋을 것 같은데요. 예를 들면 정말 맛있는 한우면 너무 좋을 것 같은데, 한우가 아니더라도 맛있는 바비큐면 되게 좋아요. 파티가 끝나면 캠프파이어를 하면서 마시멜로도 같이 구워 먹고 에이티즈의 감성 넘치는 수록곡들도 제가 직접 불러주고 싶어요. 스타 1117이나
Oh no.
걸어가고 있어.
No. No. I love those songs, but no. No. I don't want to get emotional. Oh god. Also, I'm not a big fan of beef at all. I just don't like it. Or more like my stomach can't digest it. It's more like it. It's not, I don't necessarily like it. It's just my body seems to reject it. Anyway, that doesn't matter. But I love the let's make plans for 18E. And it's like I know they're not being forced, and I know they're genuine for the most part, but it just feels wrong for them to say, I want to spend time. I want to spend my birthday with 18E. They don't know us. We don't know them. So, like, yeah, concerts and all of those things, fine, is work, but downtime as well, leave them be. They need time with their families. They need time with their friends, their people. And yes, 18E is their people, but in a different way. Yeah, I don't know. It's just I'm always so aware of the parasocial relationships being built with idols, and how it can be very helpful, but also can be very harmful for both the fans and the artists, in some ways. So I'm always a bit out on the fence when they say this. Like, yeah, it's great. It feels great as fans to hear this, but also, yeah, they shouldn't have. Their lives should not have to revolve around fans 24/7. I feel like. I think that's the difference between Korean pop artists or Korean artists and the rest of the world, is that sometimes too focused on fans, a bit to the extreme.
Looking for a star, looking for love. 그대는 나만의 별. 언제나 그댈 빛나게 해줄게요. 사랑해 에이틴이. 그리고 밤에는 제가 좋아하는 게임을 하거나 취미생활을 즐기면서 하루를 마무리하고 싶은데요. 평소에 즐기는 활동을 하면서 피로도 풀고 힐링하는 시간을 가져보는 거죠. 그리고 오늘처럼 완벽한 하루를 보내고 나면 내일은 늦잠을 자고 싶어요. 그게 바로 진정한 휴식 아닐까요? 자, 이렇게 제가 준비한 퍼펙트 윤호 데이 플랜을 나눠봤는데 어떤가요, 에이틴이? 에이틴이도 윤호 데이 플랜을 함께 즐겨보고 싶어졌나요? 이렇게 하루를 그려보고 공유하는 것만으로도 너무 즐거운데요. 우리 에이틴이도 저와 함께하는 3월 23일이 즐거움으로 가득한, 그리고 행복함으로 가득한 하루가 되길 바래요. 물론 내일도 모레도 매일매일 행복하길 저 윤호가 함께 할게요. 그럼 에이틴이 올해도 우리 에이티즈와 저 윤호와 함께 해줘서 너무너무 고맙고 사랑해요. 오늘 행복한 하루 보내요. 안녕.
Cute. Oh, sorry. It's cute. It's very cute. I can't. I always like it, but yeah, again, I just feel like this year, with the birthday merch and this type of videos, they're trying to tell us something. And I don't think we're ready for it. Unfortunately. But as someone that's been through it with a lot of groups, it is what it is. But also is giving military wife, husband that goes away for war or something. No. Anyway, it was really funny. I always think, it's quite funny. I wish they let him be a bit more eccentric in a way. Even though, yes, he has this puppy. So my perspective of is he has a lot of puppy energy, obviously, and all of the funny, goofy things, and I think is really him. But also, there's a very serious side to him that we see sometimes on dance practice or a few clips behind the scene type of thing. But I think he has more depth that sometimes we give him. There's a reason why he's so sensitive and so attuned to emotions, and he cries very easily. And I think it has to do with probably being a bit more introspective than we sometimes give him credit for. I know we all know, but sometimes it's just not the thing we probably will say first about when describing as a fandom. But yeah, it's quite cute. Let me pull the next video. So the second video is Seonghwa's perfect birthday plan. This is a tiny bit shorter than so I'm a bit curious about what he's going to say. Is he going to include Lego? That would be fun. I mean, I'm obsessed with Lego. Sorry, you can't see some of them, but yeah, I have a couple of things here and there. Because I do love Lego. It's just a very good way of quiet my brain. Because when I'm building Lego, it just feels like my brain is processing the instructions and can't think about anything else. So whenever I'm too stressed, I like to build stuff or I don't know. For example, I discovered that making bracelets for concerts, especially during the design phase where I have to think about which designs I'm going to do, like which beads I'm going to use for the different designs or what type of concept I'm going for. So the designing phase is actually quite good as well as building Lego, so it's very good to quiet mind. But I have the design and I'm just doing them, that doesn't help as much. So that's why sometimes I tend to do a lot more designs and very little quantities of each design, because that way I can use it as therapy and way of like relaxing. So it's funny. Okay, let's continue this because the video is getting extremely long. Sorry about my rambling.
안녕 에이틴이. 지난 주말에도 바람이 차가웠는데 어느덧 벌써 봄이 찾아왔어. 4월은 설렘의 시작인 것 같아. 꽃도 피고 에이틴이와 함께하는 내 생일도 있고. 혹시 에이틴이는 생일에 하고 싶은 플랜이 있어? 작년 생일에는 감정에 따른 생일의 기억들을 소개했는데 올해는 에이틴이와 함께 생일을 보내고 싶은 마음에 오늘 하루 계획을 준비해 보려고 해. 이름하여 성화의 Perfect Birthday Plan. 자, 드디어 성화의 생일 아침이 밝았습니다. 굿모닝. 아침에 일어나 우영이가 해주는 정성스러운 미역국과 따뜻한 흑미밥으로 하루를 시작하는 거야. 다들 알지? 우리 우영이 요리 솜씨. 맛있게 먹으영. MC다운 솜씨. 아침을 먹고 나면 잠깐 소화시킬 겸 동물의 숲을 켜서 주민들이 축하해주는 생일 파티에 참석하는 거야. 이번에는 뽀야미가 찾아왔으면 좋겠어. 내가 좋아하는 뽀야미와 함께 파티도 하고 같이 춤을 추는 거지.
Sorry. His passion for Animal Crossing is so endearing. I also have Animal Crossing. I started playing in 2020 during the pandemic when everyone was like confined into their homes. It was probably the only game that I paid full price. And I regret nothing. But I always forget that I have the game nowadays because I have too many things I like to do. Like, the time I spend with K-pop kind of takes away of the rest of the time, because I also like to build Lego and read and watch TV or K-dramas, BLs and regular shows. So it's a lot of things. And I feel like I don't have enough time to do all of things. So sometimes I forget that I have Animal Crossing. So yeah, it's kind of funny. It always reminds me that I should go back and play more, because I kind of like it. It's very relaxing. It's just, yeah, it's quite funny.
들이랑 함께 즐기다 보니 벌써 점심이 되었네. 점심에는 슥 나가서 나를 위한 선물을 하나 하려고 해. 평소 사고 싶었던 옷이나 레고 등등 쇼핑을 가볍게 하면서 여유로운 시간을 느껴보려고 해. 나를 위한 선물을 하고 여유롭게 쇼핑을 하니까 힐링도 되는 것 같아. 에이틴이도 나를 위한 시간을 가져보는 건 어때? 나도 이번에 해보니까 여유롭고 뭔가 힐링이 되는 것 같았어. 내가 먼저 나를 챙겨주고 응원을 해야지 더 단단한 내가 될 수 있으니까. 에이틴이도 항상 본인을 먼저 챙기고 행복했으면 해. 우리는 덕분에 항상 행복하니까 에이틴이도 꼭 행복한 하루가 되었으면 좋겠어.
This story of like going to buy a present for yourself. Yeah, I do that. I do that for multiple reasons. So because I don't live in my home country anymore, so sometimes my friends have tiny gifts or things, but we don't get to meet that often on my birthday, because if it's not a weekend, it's kind of difficult to meet up. Sometimes it's difficult to coordinate adult life. It's very difficult to coordinate dates with friends sometimes. So my parents also don't live here, so they usually send me the money for me to buy my own gift. So I tend to go and get a gift from them, but also get something for myself that I know I really want to. So I try to put some money aside to do that. This year I probably will not do something as crazy. just because I'm going to travel to Italy and that's expensive and it's kind of a gift already. So I don't know, maybe get something for myself if my parents send me something instead of buying me a present. I know what I want. I have a very specific bag that I've been dying to buy from a Korean brand because I love the design, but also I've seen being used for work, and I work hybrid, so sometimes I have to go to the office and take my laptop. And I hate backpacks, but it's the only thing that kind of resistant enough to actually get the computer there. Um, but I saw someone mentioning this brand as a really good laptop bag as well, so it's kind of my wish list. It's really cute. Um, it's been on my wish list since Christmas. I didn't get it for Christmas, so maybe for my birthday. We'll see. But yeah, it's kind of funny because I do feel like Seonghwa is my bias, so I think there's a reason why it's my bias because there's a lot of similarities in certain things we do.
쇼핑을 하고 이제 숙소로 돌아오면 멤버들과 서프라이즈 생일 파티를 함께 보내는 거지. 멤버들에게 엄청난 축하를 받으면서 함께 케이크를 나눠 먹고 오순도순 이야기를 하다 보니 벌써 저녁 시간이 되었네. 저녁에는 친구들이랑 가족들이 함께 모여 아주 근사한 파티를 여는 거야. 달콤한 샴페인과 함께 케이크도 먹고 칠면 조구리도 크게 하는 거지. 완전 외국 스타일로 맛있는 음식 한가득해서 생각만 해도 너무 신나는 것 같아. 마지막으로 밤엔 벚꽃이 피었을 테니 가벼운 외투를 챙기고 밖으로 나가 산책을 하는 거야. 아직은 온도차가 있으니 가벼운 외투는 항상 챙기고 다녀야 해. 그리고 오늘처럼 완벽한 하루에 우리 에이티니가 빠질 수는 없잖아. 밤 산책을 하면서 벚꽃도 보고 에이티니와 함께 하루를 마무리하고 싶어. 자, 이렇게 준비한 퍼펙트 성화데이 플랜을 함께 이야기해봤는데 어떤가요, 에이티니? 에이티니도 성화데이 플랜을 함께 즐겨보고 싶어졌나요? 우리 에이티니도 저와 함께하는 4월 3일이 즐거움과 행복함으로 가득한 하루가 되었으면 좋겠어. 항상 감기 조심하고 올해도 변함없이 응원해주고 함께해줘서 고맙고 사랑해요. 오늘 행복한 하루 보내요. 안녕.
So I feel like this is more the wishful thinking for Seonghwa in comparison to Yunho, which is a bit more realistic in the sense that he actually planned to have the live on his birthday with 18, while Seonghwa didn't plan on that, which they usually do anyway. But I just thought it was quite funny how they were like, oh, this is what I want to do and I'll do for my birthday. It's more like what he would like to do. So Seonghwa went more into, if I can, I'll do this. Or this would be my ideal plan. It's kind of cute. Yeah, so sweet. There's not a lot to say besides the point of them being cute. And I don't know. It's kind of strange to call cute two men that are like late 20s. But I don't think this will ever go away because it's just the way they kind of do things. I don't know. It's funny. Okay, let's pull the last clip. Oh, this is going to hurt, isn't it? This is going to hurt. I'll bring it up. So, this is ATEEZ special clip. It's a Seonghwa clip, and from my understanding, the song is by Roy Kim. When Spring Comes would be the title of the song. Yeah, I don't know the song, the original, but When Spring Comes, I mean, Seonghwa's, and both Yunho's and Seonghwa's birthday are very keen into springtime. It's very, very like early spring, which is actually not my favorite season of the year because allergies and pollen and all of those great things, and the weather in the UK is kind of all over the place and it's not great, so that's why I always get sick around this time. But anyway, Let's do this. I have tissues nearby, so let's hope I don't need them.
내가 가는 길마다 예쁘게 피어있던 꽃들을 보면 참 많이 웃었고 참 많이 울었지. 마치 온 세상을 다 가진 것 같았어. 그러다 내가 시들어갈 때면 그 꽃들은 온데간데 없었고 그저 내게 남아있던 건 항상 나의 곁에 있어줬지만 보지 못했던 너.
No, no, no.
봄이 와도 설레지 않을 것이고 여름이 와도 나는 흔들리지 않을 거야. 가을이 오면 무너지지 않고 견뎌왔음에 감사하며 겨울에 나를 지켜줬던 그대만을 내 맘에 새길 거야.
What do you mean? God. The song is beautiful. But Seonghwa, we don't need this. We don't need sad songs. Just feel like Little Mix, I think, was the one that had a song called No More Sad Songs, which I feel it. Like, the message is really beautiful, but no.
내가 주는 사랑은 그렇게 쉽게 없어지지 않기에 그 모진 말들과 이해하려는 노력 속에 나는 그렇게 너로 인해 숨을 쉰 거야. 이렇게 너는 나의 우주야. 지금처럼만 빛나는 거야. 더 커다란 기대보다는 그저 함께 있음에 감사하며 잊지 않는 거야. 봄이 와도 설레지 않을 것이고 여름이 와도 나는 흔들리지 않을 거야. 가을이 오면 무너지지 않고 견뎌왔음에 감사하며 겨울에 나를 지켜줬던 그대만을 봄이 와도 설레지 않을 것이고 여름이 와도 나는 흔들리지 않을 거야. 가을이 오면 무너지지 않고 견뎌왔음에 감사하며 겨울에 나를 지켜줬던 그대만을 내 맘에 새길 거야.
Okay. I don't know what they want me to do with this, but oh god, this is something else. Beautiful vocals. That's the thing about ATEEZ. I don't think they have anyone that would not be considered a great vocalist. Incredible voice, very stable, very... Yes, he was playful in the sense that he went high up and low and whispered, but it's just the fullness of the voice is what I like. Sometimes, like, I don't know, I think Seonghwa has the ability of play with it around everything, and I mean all of them have. It's just, for example, when I think about Young, I think about more like ethereal wispy. Is another very stable, very round voice. I think in terms of like sound, for example, range is completely insane, and the what he does with his voice is beautiful as well. I don't know, it's just Yunho's and Seonghwa's voices are the ones that are like almost soothing because they're so stable. I don't know how to explain. It's like safety net for me. It's just very calming. So much so that I do like sometimes putting their voices up when I am kind of want to unwind a little bit. So not ATEEZ songs covers, because ATEEZ songs, I mean, B-sides sometimes you can unwind, but they have a lot of speed. It's more of a daily need to be awake music. But yeah, actually, I really love this song. I might have to play it a couple more times. And might want to look into the actual artists as well, because the lyrics are beautiful. I'm a sucker for good lyrics, so that's that. But yeah, that's all for today. I think it's been a real long video. I'm super excited to see this. I always like when they restart the calendar for the birthday year with ATEEZ, because there's always such cute stuff that comes up. So yeah, I'm always excited to see this, and I guess we'll have a couple more soon. The next one is my Gemini, my fellow Gemini, and I will be super excited to see whatever he puts up. So I'll try and have that in mind, and I'll schedule that in. Although, I'm back. I'm on holiday, but actually I get back the day before, or the night before Yosang's birthday, so I should be able to film, record, and put up the video. So I'm super excited about reacting on real time and celebrate his birthday the best way we can by watching their videos and their lives sometimes. So yeah, I hope you guys liked the video. If you have any other suggestions, things you'd like me to react to, leave it in the comments down below, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya!